In other news, Tesla has stopped shipping cars with charging hardware included. They have overturned their policy to deliver every vehicle with a mobile charging cable and are now selling them separately. Prices are $400 for a level 2 charger and $200 for which one? Is that a level 1 charger? Based on feedback received, we will drop mobile connector price to $200 and make it easy to order with the car. Okay. So my take on this, which I actually posted on Twitter a little while ago, was honestly, I don't actually see this as I had more than one person pointing out that it would be hypocritical of me to do anything other than condemn this move, because I was so critical of Apple for pulling the charger from the iPhone.
That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing at all. This is specifically a mobile charger. This is not the standard one that goes into your house.
Oh no,
the mobile connector
the mobile
connector is not needed if you have a Tesla wall connector or use superchargers.
Yeah, but you have to like buy those too. So basically, it means that out of the box, there is no way to charge your car.
Okay.
As it is. But the reason that it's not comparable from my point of view is my issue with Apple was actually never really the removal of the charger. My issue was that they didn't alter the price. So they were just basically taking your money that they used to give you a charger for and just keeping it, and them not being honest about it. They weren't upfront. They said, this is about the environment, man. This is about saving the environment from all these extra chargers. But it was never about that.
No.
Never. It was about saving $1. And stop pretending that it was about saving the environment. Because if it was about saving the environment, they could have made it optional for you to get a charger. And it could have been the same price. That would have been about saving the environment. So Apple was just extremely disingenuous about it. The other difference is that an iPhone is a device that needs to be charged every day to be realistically used the way the average consumer would use it. A car, depending on your usage, might not need to be charged more often than once a week, once every 2 weeks, even once a month, depending on how much you drive it. And so you could conceivably make the argument that you could buy a Tesla and never actually own a charger for it. You could just charge at public charging stations or at work or whatever else. In fact, we have employees who drive Teslas who cannot charge at home, who only charge at work.
Really?
And so, yeah, this is not actually a product that technically requires a charger for use.
Yeah. And so, it didn't include whatever the Tesla wall charger. I'm not very familiar with this stuff. It didn't include the one that you would normally use in your house, as far as my understanding goes. So like you're buying that anyways.
So my take on this was just like, yeah, honestly, I kind of get it. I think that it sucks that it's kind of a stealthy way to issue a price increase.
Yeah, it would have been nice
It
would have been nice if the cost of the car went down by like
sure. But let's talk about, no cars are going down in price right now.
No.
You can literally drive off the lot in a Toyota Sienna and sell it for $10,000 more than what you paid.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not a thing right now. And it's a lot better than the situation around, like, man, don't get me started on car dealerships and the U.S. legislation around car dealerships protecting that whole business model. Like, you want to talk about really crappy anti-consumer situations. Let's talk about how buying a Mustang Mach-E involves paying way over Ford's advertised price when they do a national ad because of the behavior of their dealer network, who they have absolutely no way of controlling and no way of circumventing because of this utterly broken nonsense. But I shouldn't say law, because it's actually more of like a framework of laws that exists to protect this like completely outdated business model.
Yeah.
Like, man, it is. You ever want to go down a rabbit hole and end up extremely angry? Okay. Go read about the protective laws around the car dealership industry in the US. It's bad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's weird. I haven't looked into it so much, but I know a little bit about it, and it's very weird.
Yeah, I can't actually find my initial hot take, but some people were really outraged with me about it. And I was like, what? Yeah, it's not the only car that's like going up in price. Like, what do you want? Yeah, okay, there. I said it doesn't even need to be charged every day, and their charging infrastructure is top tier. Third-party chargers are readily available. That's another really important thing, is you don't actually, if Tesla is assigning a $400 value to this thing, then maybe you are better off with them putting that $400 of value on something else if you can get a deal on a charger somewhere else. I said third-party chargers are readily available. I never touch my OEM charger. That's true, because I'd rather have a faster one that I purchased aftermarket that is fixed in my garage. I just never use it.
Yeah. Fair enough. That's what I'm saying, is like, I'm not familiar with, I don't have a Tesla, never owned a Tesla, haven't looked into buying a Tesla. But it's my understanding that the mobile charger is not the standard one that you will usually use in your house and stuff. So
okay. Inferno 011. Linus, by the way, Elon advocates for getting rid of dealerships. Yeah, but it's not some kind of white knight it's not a white knight pro-consumer stance. Dealerships actively, like the dealership laws that I'm talking about, actively interfere with Tesla just selling more cars. So whether he actually cares about the average person and the struggles and the impact this has on them, impossible to say. It's just very clear that there's also another agenda there for Elon. He doesn't get any brownie points for advocating for things that help make his company more money. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, and thanks to Secretlab for sponsoring this week's clips. Secretlab chairs are engineered to keep you comfy, and with up to 5 years of warranty and a 49-day return policy, you're covered if anything goes wrong. Head to the link in the description to get your Secretlab chair today.